All right. So today we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I mean, you already know they got a pretty star-studded lineup, or people they think are stars. Quite honestly, watching the Pittsburgh Steelers over the years, we all know that everything with them starts with their O line. I don't think they've had a bad O line in quite some time. And their O line is really what drives them to the majority of their wins. Is giving Big Ben some time. Whenever Big Ben does have contact, he's like 6'5", 6'6". He's a big, hefty dude, so he's not out there taking too much damage. I've seen him truck dudes and push them dudes to the ground and still be able to throw the ball. But today, I think we definitely have an advantage. This is the game where I think our guys really come out and try to prove themselves and redeem themselves from the last game that we did have. I mean, same old, same old. We just got to make sure we out here executing, and that's the biggest thing. I think we looked pretty good last game. We just got to execute a little bit better, and that gets better with repetition and time. This is definitely, I believe, is a must-win for us, especially with the last game we losing. Being a young team is better to have a good morale going into our game. So being 1-1 is a lot better than being 0-2. But let's go ahead and get down to it with players to watch at each position. And yeah, let's get into it. So I think definitely Pittsburgh has the advantage at quarterback. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Big Ben has experience. Drew Lock only has, what, 4 wins on his resume? All right, and let's see now. Excuse me, let's go down to running back. Running back, a little bit different for us. We got Philip Lindsay out with what we thought was a turf toe, but it's actually a toe sprain. So he's going to be out for like 2 to 4 weeks. So we'll probably see him in the next coming games. Then they got James Conner. Now, by no means do I think that James Conner is better than Melvin Gordon, but he has a better O-line. So it's a very high possibility that James Conner could have more rushing yards or yards from scrimmage than Melvin Gordon. But I'm still gonna give Melvin Gordon that edge, man. I think he looked beautiful last game, and I like the way he was cutting. He's out there still manhandling people. Melvin Gordon is looking like the guy we wanted him to look like. All right, now we got the O line. Pittsburgh O line is just big, burly, manly. They do what they got to do to get the job done, and they don't have no problem holding somebody while the ref isn't looking, because I've seen that a lot on film too. But these guys, they're pretty strong. They're disciplined. They got experience on their side. Their O line is definitely going to be like that this game. Some players are watching their O line is Mike Pouncey, DeCastro, the ones you've been hearing about for the last 4 or 5 years. If somehow, some way, Ronald Leary and all of our guys can get in there, and Shelby Harris can get in there and disrupt something, we got to get through them too. And we all seen what Bradley Chubb was able to do. But for us, I say our 2 players to watch is Lloyd Cushenberry. He has some questionable snaps at center, but I mean, he still did a pretty overall good job. Another player to watch out for is, of course, Garrett Bowles. He got away with a few holds last game, so let's see if the refs pick up on that this game or not. But and of course, Ron Leary. Still waiting on him to have a perfect game. So yeah. Now next, we got our D line. Definitely they have the advantage on D line. They got Hayward and Tuitt. They got experience on their side. They also got some young guys as well. I mean, we still got our guys, Shelby Harris and yeah. Damn, I can't think of his name. Shelby Harris and what's the guy we just got from Tennessee? The guy who didn't show up last game. Ah, man. So I'm just kidding. Jarrell Casey. So we'll see how they play today. And Casey really needs to step it up. It's really on him. He has to dominate in order for us to really do something. Somebody on that D-line gotta dominate. Gotta be in that backfield a lot. Then we got next wide receiver. I definitely think we have the advantage at wide receiver, being that we do get our guy back, Cortland Sutton. I think Cortland Sutton is going to do some pretty magical things today. He's got some matchups on some pretty hefty matchups on the other side of the ball, but I think that he has every ability to go out here and really do something. This is the offense that Drew Lock was getting prepared with all off season for whatever month and a half we had. But I definitely think today our offense will be putting up more yards, especially with Cortland Sutton in there, and we all seen Jerry Jeudy come off the line, and some great things are gonna happen. Now, one thing I didn't see on the injury list was KJ Hamler. So hopefully he's playing today. If he is, that'll be great for our special teams. Maybe he'll get in the game and slot. Who knows? Their wide receivers, come on, man. We got the advantage there by far. No disrespect, but dang, what is this guy's name? Dude that went to USC, Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, he's okay. He's not up there with Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. And then the other guy they had, he's okay. He's not all that. Now DB, this is gonna be a pretty okay matchup. I'm pretty sure y'all all seen my video last week of me talking about how OG Moutier has to step up, and whoever he's on, he's gonna have to do something. You can't just be 8 to 10 yards off, especially in a game time situation or where the game is close. He just has to step up, period, point blank. We can't have him being afraid out there or being passive. He's got to be aggressive. So yeah, AJ Bouye, I think he's gonna have a pretty nice game. He's gonna be a player to watch. Hopefully, he's gonna be on Smith-Schuster for the entire game. Smith's probably gonna have like 1 or 2 big catches. That's it. And what more can you ask for out of him? Next, I think our safeties can really they need to be in the game more. When I say in the game, I'm not just talking about on the field. I'm talking about being close to the ball. They can't just be out here going deep and covering deep the whole entire game. That's not winning Bronco football. We got to get back to where we're rushing the quarterback, rushing the old line. We got to get 6 guys when they got 5 guys blocking. We got to get back to that, because this whole being passive and trying to get an interception with no pressure, it's just not working for us. It's just not working. We got to get back to the good old Wade Phillip days. But DBs, I definitely think, unfortunately, Pittsburgh has the advantage here. As across the board, they do have experience on their side. They also have pretty consistent players on the defense. They got Micah Fitzpatrick, Joe Hayden, some pretty nice guys at the strong safety position as well. But they're pretty consistent at that safety spot and pretty across the board. Pittsburgh is a pretty consistent team with all their position groups that they do have. So, wow, I just got a notification that Von Miller could be back mid-December. Whoa. So, hopefully we can do a playoff run and he can get in there and really have an impact on the season. But next we got our linebackers, man. Their linebacker's pretty stacked. I don't know how, but they did get Devin Bush in the draft. He's a pretty nice guy. What more can you ask for out of a rookie linebacker? They also got TJ Watt, young guy, knows what he's doing. They got some veteran in the position as well. So I definitely think that they have the advantage here. So if you just count up everything that I've been saying, Pittsburgh, they got about 4 to the Broncos 4. So yeah, it looks like a pretty even game in my book. I'm sorry, 4-3 going Pittsburgh's way. But I still think that this is a must-win for us. We just got to run the right plays, have some heart out here on the field, and we can really get something done. All right. See y'all at halftime.